ku ne mu ngi binda amul ku si waxut kan mooy electable ku electable UDP dafa war a negotiate ok nangam ak nangam ba keroog sax amoon na benn jotaay boo amoon ak MC ba MC am di wax ne any coalition boo xam ne is lead by Ousainou Darboe duñ win moom fu mu ko teg xëy na moom moo ko xam ba tey yow nan ngay ñëwee si coalition boobu noonu mbiru coalition ndax foog nga ne opposition bi dina mën a am coalition ndax UDP dina mën a nangoo dem bokk ci beneen coalition boo xam ne ñoom seen flag bearer bi wala seen party leader du ko lead ndax this time di ngeen nangu loolu.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jammeh. Sa laajte bi baax na trop man nag lu ma la mën a wax mooy ne suma party leader bi lu mu wax loolu laa la mën a wax. waaw suma party leader lu mu wax mooy ne ñun pare nañ coalition but coalition bu ñëw nekk we are going to lead it. loolu moom I mean dafa teg loolu si sarta am nga nit il faut ñu accept the truth ñun yëpp d'accord nañ si ne UDP is the biggest political party. The biggest opposition political party in this country. Because the biggest political party, they will say, I mean, we are not in the government, right? But as of now, from the last election, we are the biggest political party. Lolo is fact. Lolo mom is fact. Because election is where you determine numbers. Sundemesi lolo. Now, UDP is the biggest political party. Because last mayor's election, more the last election, we can say numbers. We can talk about numbers. More the last mayor's election. Last mayor's election, nationwide, so holy, now UDP had the largest vote. I don't think any one of us can weigh the Lulufi because the results are there. So we are talking about numbers. Election is about numbers there. Yeah. Last election, UDP have the highest vote nationwide. More the mayor's election. From now, I don't think any one of us in this panel will say will deny that. So numbers, we have the numbers. We are the biggest political party in this country. Okay. So what are the major coalition? We make our stand. Yes. Our doors are open for other parties to come. How we are going to do it, that's not the question now. As of now, who is going to lead the coalition? So our stand is, we are ready to get into a coalition. But any coalition we are going to get into, we have to lead it because we have the numbers and we believe if others join us, we're going to beat him. Because numbers are already there. And if it comes in terms of electability, come on. What we know, according to data, according to numbers also, there is no opposition here who is more electable than Ousainou and Darboe. And that one also I will give you, Mafole, with facts. Mafole with facts. The last election is a presidential election where people contest as president. Apart from the incumbent, with the so-called results, apart from the incumbent, who has more vote than Ousainou and Darboe? Look at the gap. From that so-called result, look at the gap. From 200 and something, Mayor Alongo, you a project for UDP. And the third person, you look at the numbers, you understand, basically UDP have the largest numbers, and Ousainou is more electable than all of them because he was able to pull such numbers in an election. So that is something, we must all agree. And if it's come in terms of qualification, Ousainou is more qualified than all the candidates. I'm not saying they are not qualified, but if it's come in terms of qualification, job experience, he is more experienced than any one of those people, any one of the people they are contesting. Let us be factual here. Ousainou was the former vice president of the Gambia. Ousainou was the former foreign minister of the Gambia. He have both experience. He have an experience of being a minister and experience of being a vice president. When the president is not in the country, he is the president. Tell me, among all this opposition, Dr. Asadou Farmaro Jallo Tambaya was the vice president. But I don't think I mean, he served as any other role. Yes, I think he was once a minister also. But Nimbe for the B, Hussein the B, and a track record, being a very strong legal advisor, a very strong lawyer, recommended international. Hussein the qualification of being a lawyer, more dunya beo London. If it comes in terms of sacrifice, yes, there are people who sacrifice for this country, and then we have to recommend their sacrifice. Well, sacrifice, we have to recommend them. But Usenu, B, all these people, they want to go to the pool. In terms of sacrifice, Usenu sacrificed a lot for this country. He has been consistently standing for the people of this country. A military lowering to be the leader of the UDP for almost how many years? So, we not have been to this level now. Go. Our intention is we want the president and the hope is there.
So without a coalition, the UDP can do it alone.
Like I said, as at now we are not alone. To tell you, yeah, as at now, as I'm speaking, we are not alone. There are parties, they are ready to be with us. Parties, not even one, not two. There are parties, registered parties.
Parties with numbers.
Yeah, look, movements, parties, every single political party have a number, even it's 2, 1, 3. But like I said, already as we are speaking, right now, there are parties, they are ready to be with us. And in fact,
that is a process.
I am not saying it's not a process.
No, I question.
No. I can yin government and now and be foot at a jail. I'm not going to foot at a jail. I can yin government without a coalition. Yes, we are hopeful. Yes, without a coalition, we are hopeful that we can win the incumbent. Because what is going to happen? Now, the discussions shifted.
But this separate,
no, listen.
The separate findings, without a coalition, the incumbent do.
Yes, I mean, that's what the survey says.
Wow.
But even if you go, yes, survey for and give it that, no, what the survey said, we need to understand it very well. The survey what they ask people and how they ask people, that cannot be a conclusion of who is going to win the election. That cannot be a conclusion. Okay. But like I said, this is something everybody can believe. What I can tell you for free, UDP, Bimbe Simomento B. And all what we heard from the survey, the amount of corruption in this country, the amount of the price of basic commodity, the economy, the security of the state. Come on, if Gambians are ready, where the numbers are. Where the numbers are. So, if you actually want to change, you want change to happen, I mean, you must do something, it can give you change. And we must all agree that government. So, I can tell you for free that UDP until we are ready. And like I said, we are going to lead us, we are not ready to go in for any discussion. We are ready to go in for discussion. But with that discussion, because all the political party leaders have said their stand. We all had them here. All the political party leaders will have because they will be part of a coalition, but any coalition they are going to lead. Some of the people say they stand here, yes, they will be part of a coalition, but in the coalition, this is their stand. I mean, that has never been a problem here. So parties are talking about their stand. Midwives have said their stand. Yesterday, their new Secretary General went to the TV and then, they have said what actually they want. So now, how the coalition is going to work, that is something we can sit and discuss that. But for leadership now, based on what numbers tells us, based on what logics tell us, based on what people tell us, and based on what even this last survey people are banking on, based on what it tells us, it shows you that UDP have the numbers. For example, according to that the UDP have about 35%, right? 35%. So if UDP have 35% and there are undecided votes, and other movements have 7% or so, Come on, at the end of it now, if you look at other numbers now, if you pursue the undecided voters, for example, and try to get 1 or 2 political parties, for example, the number is going to be much higher. Look at what they said the incumbent have. So what I can tell you, the amount of difficulty, the amount of sovereignty, the amount of corruption, the amount of bad governance, I can tell you if Gambians are ready and if Gambians are willing, I am telling you, come on the 5th of December. The person who will be announced as the President of the Republic is going to be Ousainou A.N.M. Darboe.
Mr. CV.